Aloha everyone, and welcome back to Aloha Jen's Beauty Blog. For those of you that are new here, hi, my name is Jen and I am a licensed esthetician in the state of California. Well, welcome to tonight's video. Tonight is going to be a Lift With Me video featuring the Neurotris Pico Toner. We are going to be using program P1 with the Jane Man Lift. I cannot tell you how much I love these two so much. So the Neurotris Pico Toner, I have the Pico Toner 2 here, has become my absolute favorite microcurrent device. So last night with my skin, I shaved my face. And then after I shaved my face, I went in with program P2, the one that works in the skin, at building skin density, works on skin plumpness, cellular metabolism, cellular energy, the ATP. It helps with fine lines and wrinkles. It helps with stagnant fluid and moving lymphatic fluid through the tissues. This program is so healing on the skin. So whenever I do my dermatis treatment or I shave my face, I love to do program 2. And I use the Jane Man Lift because I go over my face like I'm doing lymphatic drainage movements. And last night I did the program for about 25 minutes and my skin looks so good after. And then this morning there was absolutely, excuse me, no inflammation. My skin has just been plump and juicy and so glowing, and my fine lines look less apparent. My skin looks tighter and firmer. I have noticed that my skin density is getting better, and that's part of not only from the Pico Toner, but it's also from my skincare routine. Now, what I'm finding that works with my schedule with the Pico Toner is one day I'll do program 2, which is P2, for about 20, excuse me, for about 20 to 30 minutes. Then the next day, I'll do program P1, where that's the lifting and toning and working on my fine lines and wrinkles, for about 30 minutes. And then I take a day off and then I start over again. I'll do P2, then the next day to P1, and then I'll take 1 or 2 days off, and then I will do a sheet mask using the alligator clips and go into program P2 first for about 10 minutes and then program P1 for about 10 minutes. And I just find that this works so much better with my schedule, and my skin is receiving the treatments so much better than before. I think sometimes we can just do a little too much with these devices, and sometimes less is more. So even though I'm spending like 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes on this treatment, it's just not as intense as an hour. Now, however, you can do it. You can do this for 5 minutes. You can do it for 10 minutes, whatever fits your schedule. But what I'm finding with my skin, it really likes to alternate between P2 and P1, which is what Neurotris recommends. So I'm so excited for tonight's treatment. But before we get started with this treatment, I have a few things. So I picked up a few new things. Okay, first off, I have a new mascara. So I was using the Gwen Stefani. This is Can't Stop Staring, her mascara. It's in black. So I really like this mascara. It's only $20 and it does really well with my lashes. The thing is that it dries out really fast. I haven't had this for very long. I've only been using this, I think, for like a month or less, like maybe 3 weeks or a month, and it's already dried out, so I have to say goodbye. Where typically my mascaras will last me around 2 to 3 months, at least my Ilia mascaras do and the Prime Chromatics do. So I decided to revisit the Lawless One and Done mascara. And when this first came out, I didn't really care for it. I just found that it was too wet of a formula. It was really clumping my lashes together. and it was really tough to get off. And the wand was really bendy. It's not as bendy as what it was before. I tried it today, and as a first impression, I really, really like it. Now this is $25. So I will be removing this here in a bit, and I'll let you know how it comes off and if I still like it from the removability aspect of it. But as today, it wore really nicely on my lashes. I have no smudging, no flaking. It was really easy to put on, easy and quick. I wasn't constantly going through my lashes and fixing them. So second, Skin Beautiful RX had a sale on Color Science, which I believe it's still going on today, 30% off. So as you guys know, if you've been following along, I'm absolutely in love with Color Science SPFs. Now, I've always been in love with their brush on one. This is a backup one that I picked up, and this one's SPF 50, where the one that I have is SPF 30, and this is in the shade medium. So I picked up another one of the application brushes for touch-ups for when I'm wearing makeup. So I'll keep this in my purse. I picked up the Flex in bronze because I am currently wearing the Flex in medium, and I'm finding it's just a little bit too light for me right now because I've gotten a lot of color from being outdoors. So I picked up bronze to help darken it so I don't have to pick up another like a tan shade, where this one I can use all year round and maybe even use it as a bronzer, so to speak, too, if I wanted to, like in the cooler months when my skin tone gets a little bit lighter. So I picked this up. I love the No Show mineral sunscreen. I wear this on my neck and chest every day, and on the days where I don't wear makeup and I just throw this on my skin. My new foundation has actually become the Flex. I just really love it. I love the way it makes my skin look. I've been getting so many compliments on my skin. First, I started getting I got compliments on my skin when I started wearing the Flex. And then ever since I introduced the Lemieux O2 Infuser into my routine, like every day I've been getting like 5 or 6 comments on my skin from patients about like how pretty it is, and wow, it just really makes me feel good. So this is another favorite. Now, this one you have to shake it up. If you do not shake it up, it's gonna come out white on the skin and it won't blend that well into the skin. I find if I give it a really good shake, I see none of that white cast on my skin whatsoever, even in my medium skin tone. So, and then of course for my concealer underneath my eyes, I have been using the Total Eye in medium. I love it. It's just awesome. I haven't used my regular concealer or my foundation in so long. I use those in the evening. Another thing what I love about this is it lasts all day long. I'm not finding that I have to go in and repowder. I just throw some of this on, and I like this formulation because I have the brush on block in a touch of sun. Sometimes that looks a bit cakey on my skin, where this just looks like completely natural on my skin. Another new product I picked up from them is, I'm very curious about this, is their natural finish natural finish pressed foundation. It says it's a breathable formula, touch buildable coverage, vitamin and antioxidant infused, water resistant for 80 minutes, but it's only at SPF 20. So I wanted to try this out and see how it is. I got the color in medium sunlight. So here it is. So I was wondering if this is like a true foundation, or is it better as a powder? So I will try this tomorrow, but I love their compact. It's so pretty. So that's new. There's also a powder puff in here too, but I will apply it with a brush. Also, I ordered some new products from Lemieux. Those will be arriving. I have been testing my growth factor, my Neogenesis recovery, in with the IsoCell recovery solution first thing. and using it to infuse that, and then I will infuse the OMG serum and activator and the TGF serum into my skin after. I am so in love with this ISO Rose Hydrating Mist. This is excellent to use in your O2 infuser. I'm also obsessed with the IsoCell Recovery Solution. I ordered the essence. I ordered the EGF serum to test out. I'm almost out of my Neogenesis Recovery, and I thought I would give that a try as a growth factor to see how that goes. I also ordered a 4-pack of the Pro Firm neck mask and the Pro Firm face mask, as on their site you can get them in a pack of 4 versus buying them individually, and I love those masks so much. I'll show you what they look like. I love them so much that I do not want to be out of them. So the neck mask and then the face glow mask. So the neck mask is surprisingly more expensive than the face glow mask, and then they have under eyes too. So with the face glow, there are flaps that you could cover over your eyes with this one, which is pretty cool, but I really love these masks, so I ordered a pack of 4 of each. And so when those get here, I'm gonna test out the EGF serum probably with the essence. And I'll be doing a review for you on the Lemieux O2 infuser. My friend ordered hers from Lemieux. She got it, and her trigger ended up being messed up. And so she emailed them, and they're sending her out a new one right away. But they sent her a list of the approved serums and the activators that you can use in it and instructions on how to clean it. I'm gonna go over that with you guys when I do my review, but I have to tell you, I'm so in love with it. I'm so in love with it. It's just like, I use it twice a day and I can't see going without it. That's how much I love it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cleanse my skin, and then we're gonna come back for our Pico Toner treatment, and then I'll finish off with my nightly skincare routine. So I am going to use the Michelle Corley Pore Cleansing Oil to cleanse my skin. And then I will go in with the Revision Gentle Foaming Cleanser. For my conductive gel, and what I have been using lately with my Pico Toner is the Hop House of PLLA Promoter Collagen Gel. The reason why I've been gravitating towards this lately is because it has so many wonderful healthy aging ingredients in it. It also has growth factors. And the number one thing is it keeps it slip on the skin, so I'm not going through mist. Now, I love the IsoCell Recovery Solution to rehydrate, but with this, I can just keep going. I don't have to stop. I can just put it all over, and I don't have to worry about rehydrating the gel. It's just so wonderful. Now, it is on the pricey side, but you're not using any serums underneath. You can leave this on the skin, and you can leave it on as a mask too. So it doubles as a lot of things. So that's what we'll be using tonight. And then, so I'm gonna go cleanse my skin, and I will be back in a few. Okay, I'm back. So I accidentally got some of the pore cleansing oil in my eyes, and my eyes are kind of blurry right now. So I have to tell you that I am just so in love with my skincare routine right now and the devices that I'm using. I'm just seeing all these wonderful changes in my skin. My skin is getting tighter and firmer. It looks so much healthier. And of course, you know, diet plays a big role in that too. I am testing a new LED light mask too, by the way. I've been testing it for 2 weeks now, and I really like it. It's a little bit more affordable than the Aduro mask. It's red and near infrared. Yes, I know, I'm using it, and I seem to be doing really well with it. It has blue light and orange light. So that's all I'm gonna tell you, but it's pretty cool, and I've been really enjoying it. But, you know, it's still too early to tell, but I think I am noticing some differences in my skin with it. So I think I really, really like this one. It's a nice alternative for those of you who are, you know, are looking for an LED light mask that's going to be under $300. So I'm going to go in with my Hop Collagen Promoter Gel, and I'm just going to put this all over my skin because I don't have to worry about rehydrating it. But one thing that I like to do, what I just forgot to do, is I forgot to spray myself with the ISO Rose Mist. So before my microcurrent treatments on my bare skin, I'll usually go in with the ISOCell Rose or the ISOCell Recovery Solution, just to put those minerals into my skin to help with better conductivity and also to help with hydration. This brush isn't very good to apply this with, by the way. So I'm gonna put this all over. So I don't leave this mask on. I have to wash it off because it's like it feels too greasy on my skin. Those of you who have really dry skin, you might really, really enjoy this. But I just love it because I don't have to add anything extra under my microcurrent gel, and I'm not constantly spritzing my face. I'll change up my microcurrent gel from time to time. But this has always been a favorite, and I really enjoy this new formula. Okay, so I'm going to turn on my Pico Toner. And by the way, I have a bar that is missing from my battery. Yeah, it's finally going down. So I'm gonna go at, we'll start off at 25%. So one thing is that on your neck, it receives the current better at a lower intensity. So keeping it like around, you know, under like 350 for your neck is always good. And then around your eyes, your under eyes, you want to keep it under 300. On your chest, you might have to go a little bit more, but you can test it out and see. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to start out with my neck. And I'm going to do 5 minutes on this side, 5 minutes on this side. So we'll do neck, face, and then we're going to go in to the signal 2, which is the next 10 minutes, and that's where I'm going to focus on working my fine lines and wrinkles. So I love my Jane Man lift for my microcurrent treatment because I'm just, you know, I'm holding it here over my jaw, and I like to hold for about 5 or 8 seconds. I usually like to come up 3 times. And then on the third one, I'll hold for 5 seconds, and I'm repeating each pass about 3 times. Okay, I'll just do one more. So the first 10 seconds, or the first 10 minutes is on signal 1, then the next 10 minutes it goes into signal 2, and then the last 10 minutes it goes into signal 1 again. So I'm going to take the thumbs and I'm just going to run them across my jawline here. So the Jane Man lift, I love it, as you guys know, but it takes the thinking out of my microcurrent treatment. I just lift, and I mean, it's so easy. There's no thinking whatsoever. So I did 4. So next what I like to do is come up on my cheek 3 times. And here I'm actually going to bump up my intensity to 30%. And just remember, just because I'm using 30% doesn't mean that 30% is right for you. You have to test it and see. Okay, next I'm gonna just take it and then I'm just gonna do these glides, and when I get up here, I'm gonna hold for about 5 seconds. Okay, come up here, hold. Okay, next I'm gonna just hover the lift over my cheekbone for about 10 seconds. Okay, so that was 5 minutes. So now we're gonna go over to this side and we're gonna go up. 1, 2, 3, and then hold. Actually, I have to turn down my Pico Toner to 25%. Oops, I just turned it off. Shit. Sorry, I didn't mean to cuss. Okay. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Oops, I was supposed to hold. Sorry, it's been a long day. I've been up since 3:30 this morning. It's 7:10 now. So you can imagine how long my day is. I wasn't so sure. At first I was like, oh, I don't really want to do this tonight. But then I'm like, oh, but I want to. So I hope you guys have been having a great week so far. I'm so happy tomorrow is Friday. Today actually was a great day. It went a lot better than I thought it was. I was kind of nervous about going to work today. Tomorrow, we'll see. Tomorrow might be interesting. So we'll see how it goes, but hopefully everything goes well. Okay, so we're gonna come up. And then hold. I really need to work on my eyes again with the fascia. I haven't done it since my last video. When was that? Sunday? I was really sore around here in my eyebrow area for a few days after that. Still a little sore right in through here. So had some pretty deep adhesions in there. So we're just going to glide and hold. Glide and hold. Actually, I should have turned up the intensity on that. It's only off by 5, so it's not going to make that big of a difference. Come over here, glide and hold. Okay, next I'm going to come up over here and hold over my cheekbone. Okay, now I'm going to work the center of my neck. I'm going to turn it down to 25%. I'm going to go up, up, and then hold. And for those of you who do not know, the Pico Toner is cleared to use over your thyroid and on your chest. Okay, and then I'm going to take these 4. Since I turned it off, I have a little bit of extra time. So I'm just going to take 2 of the fingers and the thumbs and do some extra glides on my jawline. Okay, to this side. Okay, next I'm going to just lift the underneath of my jaw and hold here for 10 seconds. Okay, remove, then I'm going to lift up again and hold for 10 seconds. Okay. Come up, and I'm gonna hold over this back half of my cheek here for 10 seconds. So you can have fun with your lift. There's no wrong way to use it. Okay, I'm gonna come over here, lift and hold for 10 seconds. Oops, my hair got caught in there. Okay, lift and hold over the back half of my cheek. And then we're gonna go into signal 2, and we're gonna work on the fine lines and wrinkles and plumping the lips. And sun damage. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I have sun damage on my chest. So I use signal 2 to work on the fine lines and wrinkles and do the fine tuning. So with the Jane Man lift to work on fine lines and wrinkles and sun damage, you just take all the fingers and you go into little circles on the larger areas. So we're just going in circles. This will help plump up those fine lines and wrinkles that you have on your chest from sleeping on your side. It also helps with improving sun damage. So Neurotris refers to the Pico Toner as a handheld microcurrent device. And it is true what they say. There is no other handheld microcurrent device that has the technology of the Pico Toner. Because Neurotris their current is patented. It's called dynamic microcurrent. So they use microcurrent, nano, and pico, and it senses your skin impedance and it gives you a mix of that dynamic current to improve the health of your skin density, lifting and toning, fine lines and wrinkles, sun damage, brightness, radiance, cellular health, wound healing. So I have a lot of sun damage on my chest. There's a lot of years where I played in the sun, especially out on the boat and in the ocean. So my chest was the one that really took the beating. So next, I'm gonna just take it and just go into circles on my neck. So this will help with the fine lines and wrinkles on your neck. So those rings of life. And it also helps with sun damage. Truly amazing what the Neurotris microcurrent devices can do for you and your clients. I actually want to save up and get a Pico Wave. That one is definitely a lot stronger than the Pico Toner because it's a professional device, and you can really use that one on your body in certain areas too. But if you are a skin professional and you're just starting out with microcurrent, I would definitely recommend the Pico Toner for you. Get a quote on the Pico Wave, but you can also, if it's too much for you, if you're just starting out, because when you're just starting out as an esthetician, you really have to build your clientele and you have to be careful of what you invest in because you're not going to be making that much money. It's going to take probably about 3 to 4 years before you start making money to where you can like support yourself. And that's being consistent with your clients. And, you know, due to the pandemic, a lot of people figured out how to do things at home, so they're not coming in as much as what they used to. Okay, so next what I like to do is I'll come up here on my cheeks because I have sun damage everywhere. And I just go into circles like this with the lift. Let's see how many more minutes we have. So we're almost 5 minutes in. Okay, come over here. Same thing. You can even take your thumbs and go in circles like this too. If you feel like the lift is too big to do this on your cheeks, you can take your thumbs and go across your lip like this to erase those fine lines and wrinkles. But what I like to do, see, the lift is like 2 tools in one, by the way, because you can take these balls. If you don't connect the pins directly, you could take the balls and you can use them for lifting or treating your fine line. Lifting like around your eyes, treating fine lines and wrinkles. So with this one, you have to make sure negative's over positive. So you're gonna hold your negative and then you take your positive and you go in these little circles where you have fine lines and sun damage. I like to go over my lip like this. Treat those lip lines. Come over here and I'll do this side. Treat the corners here. Okay, then I'll come over here to this side. Treat this area. I like to spend some extra time right here in this area because I have scars right here from my motorcycle accident. So I'll use this. They've turned into like fine lines and wrinkles. I've gotten so much better looking. Oh my gosh, so much better. And erase my cell phone lines. Okay, next what I'd like to do is treat my eye area. So I like to hold one ball right here, and then I just come underneath my eye and then just treat this. You want to make sure when treating underneath the eye, it is, 300 or below, or 30 or below. Okay, so we have 2 minutes left. Then I'll come over here, treat the fine lines and wrinkles, work on those crow's feet. Which I don't really have crow's feet. You can see my lines when I smile, but they're just like not even really there. They're like gone. So, and then I just come over here and I like to treat my upper eyebrow. Another thing that I forget to mention is on P2, it helps with crepey skin. So if you have that crepey skin on your upper eye here where your eyebrow is, you can just take it on P2 and treat the area here. And then when you're using the Pico Toner on your body, like it does use P2 because it will help with that crepey skin. Then I'll take this and then I'm gonna work on my lines right here. Those 11s, I have a line right here on the bridge of my nose from squinting. But what I will do is I will treat my 11s here. Misha's snoring, by the way, in case you hear it. It sounds like a little whistle. Some people might think I'm passing gas. I'm not blowing kisses in the wind from my rear end. It's Misha snoring. Sorry guys, I couldn't help it. Misha snores. She snores loud. Oh my gosh, you guys wouldn't believe it. Sometimes like we're sitting there watching TV, we can't believe how loud she's snoring. It's crazy. So as you can see, 10 minutes went pretty fast. So I'm already into signal 1, but I have to finish treating this side really quick, and then we'll just finish up with our lifting, and then it's going to be just like that. Like the time goes by so fast with your Pico Toner. I'm telling you, it doesn't even seem like we've been using it for that long. And that's what I love about it. That's why I enjoy it so much, is because when I'm sitting here doing my treatment, it doesn't even seem like it's that long. When the timer goes off, I'm like, really? It was that long? Shoot. Okay, so now what I'd like to do is I'll wipe off my balls, or my little magic wands here, and then I'm gonna reattach them to my lift, and I'm going to do the mid facelift. So I like to hold this over my lips, the 2 thumbs, and then I take these 2 fingers and I hold it in this area, and I'm gonna hold it for 10 seconds. Okay, and then I'm gonna do that mid facelift. Come up, hold this for a few seconds, and then we're going to lift. Trace the cheek, and then we're gonna come up here at the corner of the eye. We're gonna lift and hold. I'm gonna hold for 5 seconds. You know what, I think I'm gonna turn up the intensity. I'm gonna go to 35%. Okay, and then I come up here to the front of the brow and the peak of the brow, and then I just lift. So with my eyes, I have to really work on that fascia more, because I notice that they're not really holding the lift that much, and it's because I have so much fluid in here, and then I have the fascia adhesions too. I'm gonna hold. So I usually like to go in and do a lip plumping treatment with the little magic wands here in the end, but I'm just holding a little bit longer with these two and these two to help drive that current in between. And it will give my lips a little bit of plumpness. Hold this up. This is like my favorite move with the Jane Man lift on lifting mode, because if you don't have a lot of time to perform microcurrent, you can just do this mid face lift and it will make such a big difference in your face. Just a quick lift. And then I'm going to come up here, lift up. Okay, see the lift already? Amazing, right? So my husband's watching Suits, and I've been watching it with him, but on the nights that I film here during the week on YouTube, I can't watch it, so I miss out on a lot. But I really enjoy Suits on Netflix. Oh my gosh, Harvey Specter, the guy who plays Harvey Specter, his name is Gabriel Mock. Oh my gosh, I think he's so hot. I'm in love with him. But have you guys watched Suits? I'm just obsessed with it. Okay, I'm going to do one more, and then we're going to switch over to this side. So it looks like we have 5 minutes left. So I turned this up to 35%, by the way. Sometimes I'll do it 3 times, 4 times, or 5 times. If this is the only part that I'm going to lift by doing the mid-face lift, I'll do 5 on each. But since I've worked other areas, I'm doing 4 tonight. Okay. So now we're going to come over to the other side and do the same thing. This is already going to be a long video, so I hope you guys don't mind. I don't know if I'm going to do a skincare video or a Sunday facial this week, because I'm going to be doing my dermatist treatment this Sunday, I believe, and I've already done that protocol, so I'll probably come back the following Sunday. But I'm going to try to get another video out this weekend. I still want to do my weight loss journey video because I've lost more weight. And by the time I do that weight loss journey video, I'm going to probably lose maybe another pound or 2. But I'm just so shocked with how much weight I've lost. It's coming off like that, but in a healthy way. Not too fast, not too slow. I'm not noticing any ill effects in my skin, and this has gotten so much better, so much tighter and firmer. But I really want to share what I've been doing with you guys, and maybe some of you will find it helpful, maybe a little bit inspirational, something, but I want to share it because I think it will be helpful for some of you out there, especially if you're in perimenopause, or if you're someone that's struggled with your weight all your life like I have. It will be really helpful, I think. Was that 2 or 3? Oh, I think that was 3. Okay, so this will be our last one. When I did my lift session on, I think it was Monday, I did a little bit more focus on my eyes, and I did some lip plumping too. And I don't lift on my forehead, but what you can do is, if you want to have a little bit of lift, a little bit more on your eyes, you can just take the lift and hold it here and move it across to your forehead. And you can just lift up a little bit. So if I want to lift up here a little bit. But my Pico Toner is done. So that was my Pico Toner treatment for this evening. So what I'm going to go do is I'm going to remove this gel. And for me, I wash this off because I didn't put any skincare underneath it. And I'm going to put on my Neogenesis Recovery, and I don't want anything blocking that from penetrating my skin. So I will see you back in a sec to do my skincare. Okay, I'm back. So we're gonna do a little mixology. So I'm gonna go in with my ISO Rose Mist here, and I'm going to put a little bit of this into my O2 infuser. Not that much. That's probably like even maybe just a bit too much. Okay, so we're just gonna do a little bit in there, and then I'm gonna take 1 pump of the Neogenesis Recovery. Okay, and then I'm going to put the lid on. We're gonna mix this up. I've been doing this morning and evening. Make sure you take your Isocell Rose Mist or whichever activator. If you have to open up the top, make sure you close it right away so you don't knock it over. So we mixed it up. I'm gonna turn it on. Make sure my airflow is good. And I'm just going to infuse this into my skin. So I have been testing this all week, and I really like it because you use less of your Neogenesis Recovery, and we all know how expensive that is. And when you're mixing this in, so there we go. All right, so we got that into the skin. So now I'm going to go in with my Neogenesis Eye Serum. So when you're doing your growth factors, it's better to use either the IsoCell Recovery Solution or the Iso Rose Mist. And you will use less of your Neogenesis. Like I usually use 2 pumps because I take it down to my neck and my chest. 1 pump goes really nicely in that. So like I said, I ordered the Lemieux EGF, and that will be here soon. And I'll test that out. It'll probably be here tomorrow. So I'm going to go in with my Nelly DeVost Lifting Complex. I use this morning and night. I use Recovery morning and night. I use the Neogenesis Eye Serum morning and evening. Look at my skin, it looks so good. And I just put this all over. And I usually have to just take a little bit more than 1 pipette full. And I put it on my chest, but my focus is here. So since I used the Pico Toner this evening, I'm not going to use my Medicube Booster H because that's just too much current flowing in my face. I mean, you can if you want, but I play it on the safe side. So I'm just going to take some of this Iso Rose and spray it into the palm of my hand. And I really like to work that Nelly DeVost serum into my skin a little bit more. I think I scratched my chin with my nail. Okay, so there we go. Now I'll do my second oxygen infuser cocktail. So I've been using this for 3 weeks now, and this is how much of the Oh My Glow serum I have left. So I've used this much. I've skipped 1 day, but I use this morning and night. Sometimes I do 3 drops, sometimes I do 4 drops. So I'm going to take the Oh My Glow activator, pour it in there a little bit. I'm not going to go all the way to that first line because I'm not using this on my shoulders really tonight. My focus is my face, neck, and chest. If I go to that first line with the Oh My Glow activator, it's good for pretty much the upper half of my arms, my shoulders, my face, and my chest. Next, I like to give this a shake, and we're going to go into the Oh My Glow serum, or OMG serum for short. And I'll do 4 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll go into the TGF Booster Serum. So I finished my sample, so we'll go into here. And I'm going to take, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do 5 drops of this. Okay. Close it up. So cool, huh? We're like a little mixologist over here. Then we're just going to shake it up. See, look at how good my skin looks. Looks so good. All right, here we go. Turn on, close your eyes, and mist. So I'm still obsessed with this. I love it. I use it morning and evening. It's just such a beautiful tool. I think if you have really dehydrated skin, sensitive skin, dry skin, all skin types, you will love this. Especially like it's so cooling on the skin. Like if you're hot or your skin is feeling a little sensitive, this is just so refreshing. And the ingredients in the OMG activator and serum are really great for, you know, not only skin tightness, firmness, irritated skin, fine lines and wrinkles, but also brightening too. There's tranexamic acid in here that helps. It's a pigment inhibitor, but it will help brighten your skin too. So there we go with that. You see how good that looks? Wow, just amazing. Revision DEJ eye cream. I wish I could see how much of this I have left, because I know I've got to probably be almost out of this soon. So in the evening, I put this over my lids too. Love this cream. It's so good. It pairs really well with the Neogenesis eye serum. I have no more crepey lids or eye skin. Okay. Next, we're gonna go in with the Adipeau night cream. So I have to decide on which, no, I'll probably do my Dermadisc on, I'm thinking on Sunday. So tonight will be the last night this week I use the Adipeau. So I like to take 2 days off prior to my Dermadisc treatment because my skin is sensitive. And if I use this the night before, I'll have more irritation and could possibly cause a lot of inflammation and damage to my skin because of the 2 forms of retinol. So there's my Adipeau cream. And I do not put this on my chest. I'm gonna go in, where is it? The Neogenesis Intensive Moisturizer. And I'm going to use this on my chest area. And I put it all over here. And then what's left over, I usually just kind of press on the other areas of my face. And there we have it. So that is my skincare routine. See, it's still the same. Like I said, I've been loving all of these products so much. I'm gonna order another Nelly DeVos lifting complex. I really love that serum so much. It's so good. All right, so there's that. Next thing, what I like to do, let me brush up my eyebrows, is do my lip treatment. So some nights I'll go in with the Lawless Forget the Filler lip mask, or some nights I'll go in with the Fit Glow lip color serum. So I'm feeling lip color serum tonight. This is the night serum actually, so it's clear. And I'll put this on my lips. And that is it. So here's my skin after. Now tomorrow when I wake up in the morning, it's gonna look so good. Perfect for Friday night and the weekend. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll leave a link to Shop My Shelf down below where all these products will be listed for you guys to look up and to see if it's something for you. I'll have my full review on the Lemieux oxygen, ionized oxygen infuser. I call it O2 for short. Shortly up, but if you guys are interested in this, I just am so in love with it. I'm completely obsessed with it. Just love. And I highly recommend looking into it. Now, I believe Artist Skincare and Skin Beautiful RX is still sold out, but you can pick it up on Lemieux's website. So they have it in stock. If you want it now, or you can wait and get points from Artist Skincare or use your VIP discount code from Skin Beautiful RX. All right, guys, so have a wonderful rest of your day or evening. Happy Friday to you all and happy weekend. And I will see you in the next one. Sending you so much love and light. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Aloha. Oh, and one more thing, just remember all my proceeds all my earnings that I make from YouTube, my discount codes, and my affiliate links, I will be donating to relief funds in Maui to help with the devastation of the fires there and help the people, their families get back up on their feet. It's really something that's near and dear to my heart, and I want to help out as much as I can. So I just wanted to throw that out there because I forgot to mention it at the beginning of the video. All right, bye. See you soon.